he's gonna realize, start trying to pick me apart. I'm gonna start picking him apart.
On, O'Malley, this was not a plan. I did not know that Aljamain was going to be on at this point. He came on 40 minutes ago. This was not planned. This was not planned. I repeat, this was not planned. So if you guys want to talk,
I'm calling bullshit on that one, Bisping.
No. He's been on for 40 minutes, Sean.
Hey, didn't your parents teach you not to talk with your mouth full?
Oh, shit.
No.
So what's up?
All right. Hey, what we'll do is we'll say goodbye, Aljo. Oh, bless.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Aljo, you're the man. No. Honestly, Sean, that wasn't the plan. But do you guys want to talk, or do you want to? Do you want to say bye?
I think Aljo's had enough time to chit chat.
Okay.
Yeah, we got enough time. We'll do some more chit chatting in the cage on September.
Well, you guys got plenty of time to talk. Aljo, thanks again. Congrats again on a great win at the weekend, and we'll say goodbye. Great talking to you, though. I really enjoyed that.
3 times, soon to be 4 time, baby. Funk out.
Saturday night. That was some fun stuff, man.
Yeah, it was. It was cool to be able to be there, cage side, watch those guys live in action.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, listen, this has been a long time coming for you. I mean, when was it you were on the Contender? What was that? 17, something like that?
2017, I believe. Yeah. That was it.
6 years, and now here you finally are. You get a shot at the bantamweight championship of the world. I mean, it's been some journey, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, I can't complain. I think it's gone, damn near perfect. And, it's, been training for about 12 years, and it's leading up all to this moment. Or I'll say August. Aljo likes to say September.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
He was just saying that, actually. He was just saying that. He said, this is not going down in August.
Well, I'm fighting for the belt in August, so I don't know if he wants to, hand that one over, do up to 45, just slide out that way or what, but I plan on fighting for the title in August.
Did you know, because I just found this out, you guys have something in common. You both have, say again?
Nothing.
Massive dicks. No, you both got a shiny Tesla with like a loud color. Yours is pink, and he's getting a Lamborghini. He claims a Lamborghini and the Tesla. So you got that in common there, Sean.
Well, I have 3 Teslas, and I've had a Lambo longer, so it's
but he hasn't got the Lambo yet. Yeah, 3 Teslas. Jesus Christ! Which ones? Model S, Model 3, Model Y.
S is the only one I don't have. But did you know that when Elon made them, and our Emron actually told me this, he planned it out to make it spells out sexy. The Model S, the Model 3, the Model X, and the Model Y spells out sexy.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm.
Do you know? To be fair, I mean, the man, he's a smart guy. He planned that. I mean, that's. Do you think he did that on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Come on, the ultimate troll. How you been, Sean? Since last time we spoke, it's been a few months.
Been good. Same old. Kind of just been waiting for this fight to play out. Was going to be the backup fighter at one point. Decided, you know what? That's really not worth the weight cut. The money's not worth the weight cut at this point. I don't know how many more weight cuts I have at bantamweight. I'd like to use them for spite, for fights specifically, not just for just in cases. So just been training, doing the same old kind of. Just wait for this fight. That fight was kind of a big deal. Yeah. So now, it's finally announced that I'm fighting, the winner. And, here we are.
How hard is that cut to 135? When you show up on the Tuesday or whenever you get there, what kind of weight are you typically?
I would say I'm 151, 152. So the weight cut's not easy. It's not fun. Yeah. But it's not, I think it's easier than Aljo's weight cut. I'll say that.
Yeah. 15, 16 pounds. That's about what I used to do before water loading and all the rest of it. But you're with respect to 135, so it's a higher percentage. So the plan is you go out there, you beat Aljamain Sterling, maybe one more, and then go up to 145?
I think I have more than those two. I'd like to, I think I do respect Aljo in a sense. I think he's defended the title 3 times. That's a true champion. Staying down, defending the belt, defending the belt. So, I would like to stay around the bantamweight. But, you never know who's the, featherweight champ at the time. Champ status is a big deal. So, I'm not even looking past this fight. I haven't even became the champ yet. So for me to talk about champ is is silly. I got to go out there and take care of Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's premature. What did you think of that Saturday night? Obviously, you were ringside. You had a great view. Cejudo versus Sterling, obviously a victory. What did you think?
Yeah, you'd think you have a great view. The poles kind of get in the way, right?
It's a pain in the ass. It's even when I'm commentating, sometimes the pillars, I'm like, for crying out loud. I'm like trying to see around it.
Yeah, it had a decent seat. From my perspective, I thought Henry won. I thought he won at least 3 rounds. I was giving him 4 rounds. Considering that last round, I thought he definitely won. And but I haven't rewatched it yet. Elena doesn't want chicken, so. But I thought he won. I thought Henry won. I haven't gone back and rewatched it, and I keep saying I'm going to, and I am going to sooner than later. Tim and I are going to go watch it together, kind of game planning for Aljamain. But yeah, it was cool to watch them in person. It definitely made me more confident, especially getting in the cage with Aljo face to face. The dude's shredded. He's a big guy, but face to face, he's not. I kind of wish I would have got a little face to face with Henry too, because just for shits and giggles at that point. But
if you had the choice of fighting either one of them, who would you have preferred to win? That's a better way of putting it.
I thought me versus Henry would have been more like a bigger fight, considering what he's kind of done. But Aljo went out there and beat him. So really, I think me and Aljo is going to be a similar size fight. I think Henry. I think I have Henry's. I don't want to say easier an opponent, but I think Aljamain's definitely more of a difficult challenge than Henry is.
It seems like there's real animosity between you and Aljo. Where did this all start?
He's got something I want. He's got the belt. That's really all it comes down to. That's it. I want to go out there and slap him because he's got the belt. Henry, I'd like to slap him just for shits and giggles, but for Aljo, it comes down to he's got what I want, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, no, I mean that's how that's ultimately what it's all about. And I think because I used to be the same way. If I was fighting somebody, I don't know what it was. A switch would just go in my mind. You know what I mean? I'm like, all of a sudden, I hated this guy. He was my enemy until the fight was over. And as I say, seriously, I promise you, that wasn't the plan that you guys were going to overlap. But we were talking to him, and he was being all cool. And then as soon as you show up, boom, he goes into being kind of a prick again. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's just what fighting's about. And are you aware of that? Are you conscious of that? Or is it just something that it's just, the way your emotions go?
Yeah, I mean, you said it. It's something about you got a fight booked against that person. It's not like we're going out there playing basketball. We're going out there getting in a fist fight. And, in my case, we're going out there and getting a fist fight. In his case, he's going out there getting in a grappling match. So it's, it makes it, it's something, it's just primal, alpha. We're going out there, killer be killed style. And, something about it, I definitely wouldn't go to dinner with him within the next 12 weeks.
Were you always like that growing up? We've never talked about this, like at school and things like that. Were you a kid that was getting into a lot of scraps?
No, I was I didn't like confrontation. I didn't like, if there was a fight, like I would watch, but I'd be like, watch from the far back just in case someone wanted to fight me. Didn't like that in high school. Even when I started kickboxing, even when I kind of started knocking people out, I still wasn't like, I always kind of had seen it as a sport. I really liked the sport aspect of it. So growing up, definitely didn't get any fights.
Yeah. So when did that all change then? Because you don't seem to, obviously you don't shy away from confrontation now. You're one of the best bantamweights in the world. You're fighting for the title. Was there something that changed? Was it an event in your life, or was it just you grew into the man you are today?
Yeah, just grew into it. Just kind of, it just kind of happened. I never, even now it's like I wouldn't go out looking for fights and stuff. Just kind of my personality. But when it comes, this is a sport. it is a sport at the end of the day, and I love competition. So, but yeah, I'd say I probably just kind of grew into this personality.
Yeah, yeah. Just remind me, and forgive my ignorance. What's the name of your daughter again?
Elena.
Elena. Pardon me. And how old is she now?
She's 2.5. Yeah, it's the best thing ever for sure.
Yeah. You know, and I think I mentioned this last time we spoke, but it always impresses me about you when we were in London and you were like, no, I'm leaving. I got to get back to my princess. I got a fight camp coming up soon. I want to get ready for that. And I need to spend the little time that I have with my daughter. You know, you didn't want to stay in London. You didn't want to party. And as I say, I think I did bring this up last time, but just seeing what a proud father you are, you know, I'm assuming that fuels everything that you're doing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I even before Elena, I've been living this lifestyle. Like sometimes you guys see me party, or I'll be out with the Nelk boys and I'll do that. That's a very, very small percentage of my year. Like if you look at back last year, maybe I partied 6 or 7 times total. But yeah, my life, I lived this lifestyle from as a fighter since I was 18 and moved to Phoenix. And then the last 2.5 years, it's just I'm a fighter and a father, and yeah, it definitely brings an extra layer of motivation. But for me, I was kind of always living the fighter lifestyle, so I was always home. I was always, it's train, chill, train. That's 2-a-days, multiple times a day. It almost makes it easier now to live that. I mean, honestly, kind of you can say it's a more of a boring lifestyle if you train, you're fucking sore all day. You go train again, you do the same shit every day for however many years. Now it's like having Elena. It's like having a little sidekick, a little buddy to hang out with throughout the day. So I'd say it definitely makes it more fun living this kind of a lifestyle.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because it is funny, isn't it? Because when people look from the outside, like for example, you were there Saturday night, you were looking dope. You got the bloody, you got the outfit on. You got great style. I couldn't pull that shit off. I'd look like an absolute fool. But you do it. You nail it. You got the confidence. And people think it's a rock and roll style life, and yeah, there is elements of that. Of course, there's glitz and glam, certainly when you're in the octagon, you're the main event or whatever. But as you say, most of the time, it's a goddamn grind. And in between, you're just so fucking tired that you want to be at home, you want to be resting, recovering, and spending the little time that you have with your family.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're not, yeah, you said it right. You're definitely not going out and hanging out and just having a hell of a time, every day, not even on the weekends. For me, I'm definitely don't go out on the weekends. I don't really, I don't really do shit. I have a mission and I have a goal, and that's to, perform at the highest level for as long as I possibly can. And that basically means, recovery is a priority. It's as important as the training session. So for me, that's been like the last 3-4 years that I've really clicked with that. And I think that's going to help with my longevity in the sport.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, because that's something that I didn't do. I never focused on recovery. As soon as I finished, I was out the door. I didn't really stretch. I wasn't getting massaged. I wasn't foam rolling. I wasn't doing it. And there's many, many other things now. All the rage is the ice baths and the cold plunge and the saunas and everything. Do you do any of that stuff?
Oh, hell yeah. I've had a cold plunge at my house for the last probably 4 years, hot tub as well. I've had a cold plunge, hot tub, and a sauna, at my house for the last 4 years at least. And that's a religious thing that I do is recovery.
It feels great, doesn't it? Because I was just out in Tenerife shooting a little part of the film, and they had the cold plunge and the sauna and everything there. They had a beautiful spa. I was very lucky. And every day I'd have my workout, I'd do the sauna and then get in the cold plunge. And I felt on top of the world. And my back's always killing me and my body's beat up, and it feels fucking awesome. It's I cannot recommend it highly enough to anybody. Anyway, you're not here to talk about the benefits of cold plunging. So the fight with Aljamain Sterling, what's the plan in training camp? Regardless of whenever this fight's going to happen, August, September, October, November, who cares? When that happens, obviously we know he's a good wrestler. He just kind of out-wrestled Cejudo. What, do you think you're going to bring in some high-level wrestlers? What will the approach be for training camp?
I've been training for Aljamain. I've been training for high-level grapplers for the last 5, 6, 7, like since I got in the UFC. Like that was always like, let's train with the best grapplers we possibly can find. We have, we're not running short in Phoenix on guys that can fucking grapple, wrestle and do jiu-jitsu. We're not running short at the MMA lab at Tim's gym at TW in Peoria. We're not running short on guys. Definitely won't have to fly anybody in. and we have a good idea of the training partners we're going to be using in this camp. So, yeah, we got that dialed in. But like I said, I've been training for a guy like Aljamain for a long time, who I think is a lot more dangerous in my opinion than Henry, who's obviously a high level wrestler, not much of a grappler as far as jiu-jitsu and submissions. So we've been training for grapplers. We've been training for guys that will try to take you down, take you back, submit you. We've been doing that for a long time. So pretty much just keep doing the same stuff. Just dial it in, get a little bit more specific, and get ready for August.
Yeah, there we go. August indeed. Talk to me about Merab, what happened on Saturday night, because I got to be honest, I did enjoy it as a fan. I have been laughing because you two were going back and forth. You were getting into your little thing, but you take your jacket off, again, cool as fuck. Merab puts it on, you know what I mean? And he had that cheeky little grin on his face. Talk to me about it from your perspective, because it kind of kicked off camera. What happened?
Well, yeah, two things. You can't tell me Merab doesn't look like a doorman. And some guy that's just kind of there to hold your coat and look at. You can't tell me you don't think of a doorman when you close your eyes. Merab's little face and his little body, he looks just like that. I'd like to say that's why I handed him the jacket, but the truth is I thought Tim was right behind me. They stopped him at the cage because he was coming in with me too. You never know. Every time I'm in an octagon, we're fighting, so you never know. Just in case, you've seen what happened with Conor Habib. Tim's. He's fought a lot. He's got a lot of pro fights, so. You kind of want someone in there just in case. Not that was our intentions. Definitely wasn't going in there to cause a fight. But I thought
sure, but it's nice to have a wingman with you just in case.
Yeah. So I thought he was still right behind me. I'd take my coat off so I could size up Aljo, let him know. And I hand my jacket directly to Merab. So he never stole my jacket, but in there, I thought I handed it to Tim, and then Merab has my jacket. So I thought Merab stole it from Tim. So now I'm like a little aware. Okay, maybe some shit might happen. But at the end of the day, my dumbass handed him the jacket. He looked, there's the only time he's ever looked stylish at all. So you can't be mad at him. And, definitely no hard feelings there. I'm sure I'll get a slap Merab one of these days after Aljo moves up to 145 and I'm the champ defending the belt.
Yeah. As I say, it happened kind of off camera. So what happened? You asked for your jacket back, and did he say, no, this is my jacket? Or what was the situation?
Yeah, I just thought he jacked it from Tim. And then pardon me. So I thought he jacked it from Tim. So if I would have, really realized that I gave him my jacket, how can you be mad at that? I couldn't have. In the moment, I thought he jacked it. I'm like, this motherfucker stole my jacket. I'm going to slap him, put my gum in his fucking hair if they let me close enough. They didn't. Yeah, so it all ended up good. No one got slapped. I was yelling at Henry too. I'm telling him he's lucky he lost because I was gonna sleep him. It was good. It was fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. A couple more and we'll let you go. And again, thanks for your time. And as I say, I swear to you, that was not the plan at the start. It wasn't, Sean. It really wasn't. Because I even said to Brian, our producer, I'm like, oh shit, we're going to be careful because they're going to clash. And it wasn't the plan because if that was, I'd always run it by you first. But anyway, so assuming you're not going to go into a fight expecting you're going to lose. So if you go out there and you beat Aljamain, how does that happen? You see a finish, you see a decision. I mean, be honest. How do you see that going down?
I truly in my heart believe I can put his lights out. I've seen him walk. I've seen his striking, which is awkward and it's not necessarily great, but it is great for MMA. He does, it's effective. That's what it is. It's effective. Yep. He's good at not like getting in a fist fight, which, hey, you can't hate him for that. No one really, there's very few people that are like, yeah, I want to get punched. So he doesn't really want to get hit, but I believe I can bring him into that fight. I believe I can crack him, hit him hard, and hit him often. Those little ass gloves, it's not about how hard you hit. It's about accuracy and speed. I don't believe I hit that hard. I don't have like a thud. But if you let me throw my fist at your chin, don't need to be that hard. It needs to be fast. And that's what I can do. I can hit people fast, and I can hit people often. Damn, that's a good
absolutely,
right
you can. See what I mean? We're overlapping all over the place. What's up, Mike Perry? Sean, you guys know each other, I'm assuming?
A little bit. I know Sean a little bit. I never had the pleasure of really turning up with him, though.
August 19th, after I knock out Aljamain Sterling, one of our brothers, we could we'll party.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, you've been doing your thing lately, man. Keep going.
Hey, Mike,
Yes, sorry, real quick. I just want to say thank you for knocking Luke Rockhold's teeth out. I've always wanted to, but I can't because he'd whoop my ass. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you, brother. I mean, I'm rooting for you, man. Some big fights on the horizon, and you got an awesome style.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely right, Mike. Hey, last question, Sean, and we'll let you go. And again, thanks for your time as always. I know you're a busy man and you got a heavy schedule. 1 second, Mike. I apologize as well. Diaz, Paul. It just came out. They're going to be testing for marijuana, right? As a man that likes to blaze up yourself, what the fuck is Nate Diaz going to do?
Nate Diaz probably isn't going to give a fuck. He'll probably fight, test positive. You know, I don't think Nate will care if they don't move it out of Texas. You know, I doubt you're going to get Nate to quit smoking before his fight. And
that's what I thought. I thought he'll just take the fine. You know what I'm saying? And say, fuck it. Yeah. Who cares? Hey, Sean, you're the man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, brother. All the best with everything. We'll talk soon.
Boom. Peace, boys.